Hey everyone, welcome to Birds of a Feather. Today we're making over this thrifted decor item here. Only cost us $3. And if you know anything about us, you'll know that we just love our succulents and air plants. So guess what we have in store for this? Let's start off as we always do by forming a slip knot in our yarn. Slip the knot onto the crochet hook, and now we're going to take it to the ring. Bring the yarn up through the center, and then we're going to do a slip stitch. Now we can go into single crochets by bringing the yarn around the hook. Now bring that yarn through the 2 stitches on the hook. Then we're going to go back under and do exactly the same thing with single crochet. Now it might be a little difficult to crochet around these metal rings, so you might have to go through the stitches in stages. As you can see, it keeps slipping off my hook here, but you'll get used to it, you'll get the hang of it as you move forward. Just position your hands in a way that's comfortable for you to work. Again, yarn over and through both loops on the hook. Bring the yarn around from the back, yarn over and through both stitches. And it's just a matter of repeating this process around all of the rings. As I crochet, I'm just twisting the stitches around to see how it will look, but then I decide against it, so ignore that. Turn your work as you approach each join, and that'll make it easier to get into some of these tighter spaces here. Again, you're just going to reach under and bring the yarn through from underneath and continue on where you're left off. Continue on with your single crochet until you've reached the starting point. I forgot to mention this previously, but hold onto your tail end as you're crocheting at the very beginning of each new ring so that you can sandwich it in between, thereby hiding it. As you can see, I'm holding onto it and working it in as I go, and that's going to completely hide it. You won't have to then take a needle and weave it in at the end, so that just saves you some time. Having the long tail end to crochet in as you go also helps you to steady the work. As you can see, it really helps hold it, and then it's a lot easier to crochet when you're holding onto the tail. Push the stitches tight as you go so that you're not going to see any of the black of the ring showing through. Once you're back to the beginning, you're going to join with a slip stitch, and then you're going to cut your yarn and use a needle just to weave through the tail end. And you're going to do this on the back of the work so that you don't see it. Also, you're going to be cutting the tail end that you wove in at the beginning. So just snip it close. And there you go, 2 done. Be sure to use a blunt needle with a large eye so that you can thread the yarn onto it and hide those ends. Now just pop in those air plants and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. For more crochet ideas, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications of our upcoming projects.